Uh, Good night, teacher. Today I am going to submit my final project. Introduction. The most common electrical problems in car include the battery fault, alternator blow fuses, and the magic fluiding. Fixing then quickly escape to prevent further damage. Use a multimeter to does the voltage check connection for corrosion and replace one part. 1. Battery discharges. The battery supplies the electrical energy necessary to start the vehicle and power its electrical system. It can be discharged by leaving leak or accessory on, connection failure, alternator problems, extreme temperature or natural wear of the battery. When discharged, it can be discharged using clip connected to another battery or with charged once the engine start. The alternator help recover the charger. However, if the battery is damaged or has exceeded its useful life approximately the 3 to 5 years, it must be replaced. Solution and preventive measures should turn off all light and electrical accessories before leaving the vehicle. Should carry out periodic inspection of the terminal and connection. Should check the alternator and charging system. Should use the vehicles regularly. Should avoid prolonged exposure to extreme temperature. Should identify and repair current leaks. Should replace the battery when capacity is significantly reduced. 2. Ignition coil problem. The automobile coil or inductors contain a component called a solenoid responsible for controlling and distributing electrical energy in different vehicle systems, such as the starter motor and central blocking. When this element fails, the car might not start also with difficulty or have problems in some electrical systems. The symptoms are often confused with a bit a dead battery or a faulty starter motor. Solution and preventive measures. You should check the condition of the solenoid and electrical connection for damage or wear. You should check the battery and starter motor to rule it out other possible causes of the failure. You should replace the coil or solenoid if it is confirmed to be defective. You should perform a professional electrical diagnosis to accurately identify the fault. You should carry out periodic maintenance of the electrical system to prevent future problems. 3. Blow fuses the components. Fuses protect the vehicle, electrical and electronic components from overlaps or short circuits. When the current is excessive, the fuse blow do interrupt the flow of electricity and prevent further damage to the system. Solution and preventive measures. You should check the fuses when an electrical device stop working. You should immediately replace blow fuses with other of the same amperage. You should allow carry a spare set of fuses in the vehicle. If a fuse blows repeatedly, you should check the electrical system for possible fault or short circuits. 4. Spark plug connection. Spark plugs are essential for starting and proper operation of the engine, as they generate the spark necessary for combustion. When there are faults or problems in their connection, the vehicle might have difficulty starting or operation irregularly. Solution and preventive measures. You should periodically check the condition of the spark plug and their connection. You should clean the spark plug if they have dirt or residue. You should replace worn or damaged spark plug with new ones. You should check the ignition system to ensure its correct operation. You should carry out the maintenance recommended by the manufacturer to avoid combustion failure. 5. Alternator failure. The alternator is responsible for recharging the battery while the engine is running. If it fails, the battery discharges quickly and the battery might stop working. Some common symptoms are flashing lights, strange noises, or a warning on the dashboard about the charging system. Solutions and preventive measures. You should measure the alternator voltage with a multitester. It should be between 13.8 and 14.4 voltios. You should check the alternator belts, connection and cables. You should repair or replace the alternator if it does not generate adequate voltage. You should check the battery, as failure can be confused with alternator problems. You should carry out periodic checks of the charging system to avoid major breakdowns. Book reviews, bibliographies. 3. Thank you.